champion, quite arguably in the history of CZW. Here comes the champ, along with his manager, Robbie Marino, the calm before the storm. If there was ever a night where I had that feeling, that something in the air of a title change, it is tonight. This, one of those matches that you could see going either way. A match that came out of left field. Nobody expected this. Nobody expected Castagnoli, a tag team champion, to be challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship. Nobody expected Ruckus to be defending against Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli and Hero have made it a personal beef with Blackout. But how much more personal can you get when you're talking about a man's livelihood, a man's life, his gold, his bling, his World Heavyweight Championship? Take it away, Ed O'Malley.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, the challenger. He hails from the United Swiss Banks by way of Metropolis. Weighing in at 232 pounds, he is the co-holder of the CZW World Tag Team Championship. This is Claudio Castagnoli.
That goofball may be walking out of here World Heavyweight Champion. He has his fans.
And the champion, representing the Blackout, who are brought to you by Bowler's Go-Go Butter and Weed, a.k.a. Matt Green. First, the manager. He is the connoisseur of fine cannabis, the veteran lister, the upper echelon don, Bruno Robbie Marino. At a street value of $31 million from the Chocolate City, it is he who smoketh the man leader. He is the CZW World Heavyweight Champion. This is Ruckus.
He is in the best shape of his life, not just his career, of his life. How serious do you think he takes being the CZW World Heavyweight Champion? There are not many more that I can think of in that locker room back there that are more proud to be an employee of CZW than Ruckus. It has been an honor to him to hold the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. Ruckus, the 22nd CZW World Heavyweight Champion. Just a few months shy of his 1-year anniversary. Ruckus has walked in to the cage of death as a defending champion on 3 different occasions. And on all 3 occasions, Ruckus has lost that championship in which he was defending. Is that an ominous sign of Ruckus walking into this year's cage of death? Will he even make it to this year's cage of death as World Heavyweight Champion? That is a question that remains to be answered. Claudio going to work on that arm. Starting out slow by softening up the champion. Champion with a kip-up. Ruckus cinching that arm. Claudio. It's that European background of Claudio that makes him so dangerous. That European style that he is a veteran of. Which stresses counters, reversals, submissions. It truly is the high flyer versus the grappler, versus the submissions expert. And Castagnoli, the expert. Ruckus, the high flyer. Ruckus underneath. Twists the arms, goes underneath. Chancery, hooks the arm. He may have a choke here. Single leg takedown out of Claudio. Claudio going to work, has that wrist. Maybe trying to separate the shoulder. Trying to pop an elbow. Right now, absolutely trying to separate the shoulder, tear apart that elbow, and again, cinching up. This is Claudio's game. This is Claudio's pace. Ruckus is a high flyer. Ruckus likes the fast pace. Claudio has his fans. Ruckus spinning, reversal. Hip toss, Ruckus holds on. Ruckus with the reversal. Ruckus with that arm drag. And Ruckus is telling him to bring it. Claudio's had enough. Yet it was Claudio and Hero that started this thing, that made it personal. Claudio trying to shake the hand of the world heavyweight. Look at that face, that mug. There are fans here tonight that do want to see Claudio walk out with the World Heavyweight Championship. And quite honestly, I would not be surprised to see that happen. Ruckus playing right into Claudio's game right now. The razzle dazzle. Uppercut. Claudio going for the cover. Do we have a new champion? No. Claudio picking up the cravat. The cravat. Cravat mare. Claudio's got a lot of fans here. The crowd split about 60-40. Robbie Marino getting very upset. And Claudio taking a bow. You gotta be kidding me. Taking a bow. That goofball could be walking out of here. World Heavyweight Champion, walking into the cage of death as World Heavyweight Champion. But Claudio opened up a lot of eyes when he pinned former CZW World Junior Heavyweight Champion Sanjay Dutt many months ago. It was at that time in which many eyes were opened, as well as Claudio's appearance in the best of the best. Claudio now with that crucifix roll-up. Claudio with that Swiss uppercut. Claudio, Irish whip. Claudio caught in a sunset flip. Ruckus. Big kick. Uppercut! This is a test that Claudio needed to take to prove to himself how good he is. Chris Hero could never beat Ruckus. Can Claudio? Chris Hero's debut in CZW was at the original High Stakes in 2002, May to be exact, the month in which he wrestled Ruckus and lost. Reverse chin lock. Ruckus up. Both men really polarizing this audience. Claudio wrenching back. Ruckus with an overall record of 41-17-4 in his CZW career. He is 5-0 in singles matches this year alone. He is, without argument, the dominant player in Combat Zone Wrestling. In 2005, the champ's gonna fly! Uppercut! And another uppercut. Over the years as a fan and announcer, I've watched many a man walk into this building and make a reputation in one matchup. Claudio could not only make a reputation in this matchup tonight, he could also open up the doors, begin chopping away at that legacy of his. the birth of a legacy, the birth of Castagnoli. Uppercut. Can you imagine how crazy that country Switzerland will go if Castagnoli wins the CZW World Heavyweight Championship? Going for a suplex on the floor. He's got a suplex. He's walking up the ramp with Ruckus in the suplex position. The Skippy dime bag. Shooting star! Shooting star! That is why he has been the dominant player in CZW in 2005. Fresh off a win over former World Heavyweight Champion Nick Gage. Ruckus has beaten everybody that has been lined up in his path. Ruckus making his way back to the ring. Castagnoli, fans on their feet, I'm on my feet. Claudio trying to clear away. Claudio having a little fun with the fans. Can you imagine if Castagnoli wins a championship tonight? November 11th will be a national holiday over in Switzerland. I say November 11th because it's still November 11th over there. Big elbow drop. And Claudio having some words with the fans out there. Claudio with a Swiss uppercut. Ruckus takes down Claudio, and it's been since February the 5th since the CZW World Heavyweight Championship has changed hands. Will Saturday, November the 12th be yet another date of many? Could Claudio Castagnoli walk out as the 23rd CZW World Heavyweight Champion? Castagnoli gathering his wits about him. Uppercut, forearm, uppercut, forearm, uppercut, roaring elbow. Knee lift. Ruckus takes his challenger off of his feet. I smell the razzle dazzle! Razzle dazzle! Famouser! Ruckus going to cover. Not enough. Ruckus up. I thought he was going for that leap of fate. Whatever it was, it did not connect. Total whirl. Oh my God, the Orbit Hammer! That quick. Was that the best? What was that the best that Castagnoli had to offer? Castagnoli. Double stomp. What a corkscrew. That was 2, kids. And a double shot of Blackout and a double shot of Castagnoli and Hero, because following this will be King and Hero in that most anticipated last man standing match. Ruckus with a leap of faith. We're gonna cover. We're gonna have it. Oh. Wait a minute. He nails it. We're gonna have a new champion. 1, 8. Castagnoli that close. He may go on maybe go up for that elbow from the Alps. The elbow from the Alps. Get the Coco ready. No. This, unquestionably, the toughest title defense that Ruckus has had since winning that World Heavyweight Championship. Claudio picking him up again. Ruckus almost took his head off. I don't think he had enough there. No. Claudio coming so close to ending this matchup and making himself a legend in Combat Zone Wrestling, making himself a superstar. What a polarizing matchup. Claudio has Ruckus tied up. We're gonna have a new champion. No. Claudio looks like he may be holding his shoulder. He may be in trouble. Claudio going for that Ricola bomb. Ruckus with a small package. Ruckus into a bridge. Wow. That close. What a title match. This is everything and then some a world championship match should be about. It just has that something extra you don't get in any other match. Ruckus with a miss. Castagnoli has had an answer for everything, yet he has not been able to solve the question. Castagnoli nailed him. He has all the answers, yet the final solution eludes him. And now he's frustrated. You can tell, you can look at him. You can see it in his eyes. At this point in time, Ruckus needs to seize. Claudio going back to the uppercut. Off goes the elbow pad. Wait a minute, Ruckus with a backslide. Into a handstand, he beat him! He beat him! The champ did it again! And still, CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Ruckus! The champ did it again! The champ did it again!